Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be showing you guys the steps you must take before using braiding hair extensions on your hair. This is exactly why our hair end up itching us after 4 days of braiding it, because we miss these important steps. So these are the hair I'll be using. The black hair is already pre-stressed, but not the red one. You want to use a rubber band or a hair packer to hold the tip. Why we are doing this is because we don't want the hair to tangle while it's in water. You know it's synthetic, and synthetic don't do well with water. So you want to hold the ends of the hair exactly how I just did it. That is how it should be. I did the same thing for all the hair, for the remaining hair, although I did them behind the camera. So you want to hold the tip of the hair that way they don't tangle or freeze. You want to hold the hair, is very important. Wash the hair with warm water, not hot water, but warm water. Warm water, guys. That is the vinegar I'm using. You can use apple cider vinegar if you want. It's totally up to you. I initially wanted washing the hair in the sink, but I realized the sink was too small, so I transferred it to a bucket instead. So I poured my vinegar in the bucket because the bucket was more spacious than the sink. After putting my vinegar, I started putting my hair one after the other. I didn't put everything at once. Remember, I'm using 5 packets of hair, of which 2 of them are 2-in-1. So in total it will be 7 hairs. I'll be putting 7 braiding hair extensions I'll be putting in the bucket. It wasn't even up to a minute after putting the hair. You can see what is happening. You can see the residue that started forming or coming out. Just few, it wasn't even up to a minute. The moment the hair went inside, boom, that was it. This is exactly why our hair started itching us 4 days after making it. This is exactly why after making your hair, you take it off the next day because you can't stand the itching. It's because we missed this important step. This is a must do. We must do this, guys. My hair usually itches anytime I make her hair, but for the first time in forever, her hair hasn't itched for 1 day, and that was because I did this step. I did this vinegar thing. It works wonders, guys. This was 30 minutes after. 30 good minutes. I left mine for an hour because I was busy, but you can leave yours for 50 to 30
1 hour later.
This was an hour later when I wanted taking everything off and washing off the vinegar in the hair. Obviously you don't want the smell of the vinegar in your hair. This is what our hair has been going through. This is why we react easily. This is why our hair start itching us. We'll be thinking it's because we don't wash our hair properly, but no, you are washing your hair very, very correctly. But it's because we missed this important step. That's why it keeps itching us. So I went ahead to transfer the hair into a sink. Like I started rinsing them off one after the other, just to properly get the smell of the vinegar off the hair. You don't want to go around smelling vinegar mostly on your hair. So after rinsing it out properly, I even smelled the water coming out from the hair to make sure the smell of vinegar wasn't there. You want to be very sure that there are no more vinegars left in the hair. So what I did after rinsing it and I was sure there wasn't any vinegar left, I went in with my conditioner to give it that nice smell. I wanted the hair to smell nice, but I wasn't sure if vinegar was totally out. So I didn't want to take risk. I just went in with my conditioner. You don't have to do this. What I realized was that the hair, as long as you rinse it up properly, the vinegar smell will be gone and you can use your hair. You don't have to use this conditioner. It's just me being extra. I was just being extra, guys. You don't have to use the conditioner. Seriously. But make sure you rinse the hair, and while rinsing the hair, you rinse it with warm water. Just like how you washed it with warm water, you rinse it with warm water. You don't want to use hot water. We know what happens to synthetic hair and hot water. It never ends up good. Use warm water. Warm water, it's very important, guys. Very, very important. Warm water. And the good thing about this method is that it stops the reaction, like we don't react easily. I've seen people that their scalp gets irritated after braiding it. It gets itchy. Before you know it, it ends up with all this white residue, dandruff-like stuffs on their hair. This is because we miss this important step. Obviously, you have to oil your hair, even when you have protective styles on it. But I think this step we don't do makes the hair looks old before it's time. So after rinsing off the conditioner completely, I hung it on a hanger. I used this hanger, kind of hung everything there and allowed it to air dry overnight. There is no conditioner, no shampoo, no nothing. These were the things that came out, the chemicals that came out of the braiding hair extensions. I didn't put any additional things, so it's just the vinegar, nothing else. So this is what you'll be carrying on our hair. If you don't wash your hair, this is what you'll be carrying around. So this is the hair after it has air dried. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my video, share, comment. You have a nice day. Stay blessed.